Wow, that was quicker than I thought. We are already here. Rome Total War Randomiser Mod, but it is for the remaster. It actually works. Now, not all the settings are done yet, but we've got a few stuff here to play around with, so get rid of the SBQR, wipe cities. What does that do? I don't know. We'll go with, yeah, those types of empires, random attitudes, and, of course, Total War. Yep, that's all the settings to pick, and now we pick randomise. What is it going to give us? Oh, that is so much quicker than the original. Alright, some interesting looking stuff there. Let's get into it. Wow, it worked. We load in, not a single crash. That was kind of unexpected, to be honest, but here we are. And the map looking beautiful. Look at that. Oh, I like that. So down here we've got the Julii Thrace, looking quite good in Iberia. The Egyptians here, nice little empire Gaul. The British are dotted around in northern Italy and a bit in Germany. We've got the Spanish up here, then Pontus, the Gauls, sorry, then Scythia, Carthage up here. Ah. So weird. Scythia, not only here, but in Illyria and in Italy too. Interesting, the Greeks. Very normal. Just Greece and Tarentum. I like that. Macedon, quite a weak power. Yeah, Croton and then Cyrene. Dacia could be interesting. A mix between Rome and Carthage. Down here we have the Scipii. Also here too, Parthia, very close to their start. The Seleucid Empire becoming the new Scythia. I like that. We've got the Germans here, rebel settlements. Where is the Brutii? Ah, this is the Brutii. Brutii here, Gaul here. Okay then, let's begin. And it is the British who make the opening move, taking Segesta from Egypt. Oh, and Macedon off to a good start already, taking Capua here from Dacia. Next stop should be Rome, possibly. Alright, the rebel settlements are starting to get captured, but over here, no, Egypt moving on to Thrace. I want to see Thrace win it. Yeah, if I had to put my money on anybody, it would be the Thracians right now. I think they've got a lot of potential. Ah, but then again, I guess it is original units, isn't it? So, the Julii down here in Africa, yeah, they're far away from most of the action. That would weaken them. The Scipii, they could have potential, but they are scattered around a bit too much, and as for the Brutii, well, it depends how long they can last. Oh, poor Carthage. I think they would be the first to die. They've lost one already, another under siege, and then you can't do much with just Crimea, sadly. Oh, and I almost forgot to say, we've got the Numidians here, right in the middle of Germany with one settlement. Here they are, the Numidians. Of course. Ah, Gaul pushing onto Pontus. Good. Come on, Thrace, you can take it back. I believe in you. Oh, and I forgot to say here, we have no Armenia. Did they only start with one settlement? Oh no, they're okay. They're in Crete. The British took Lugdunum from, yeah, the Egyptians. Egypt? Looking a bit worrying for them right now. Yeah, I just noticed, the Greeks started with Pergamon too. Like, how randomised actually were they? I think the weirdest one is German Numidia. Yeah, that is the weirdest one. They could die. Yeah, they're gone soon, I think. Thrace took back Oscar. Well done, Thrace. And it was the Germans that got the most out of Rebel Anatolia. Yeah, they became quite a big power from that. Somehow Carthage surviving. Yeah, they got a little lucky there, I think. Oh no, not looking good for Egypt, down to their final settlement, as the Brutii take Nabomatius. Oh, faction destroyed Numidia. Gaul. Why? Oh, poor Numidia there. Macedon kicked the Greeks out of Italy, taking Tarentum. And oh, it's under siege, the Brutii. I think they're going to do it, kill off the Egyptians now. Ooh, the Germans going north against the Seleucid Empire, taking a settlement there. They'll have to be careful of Parthia though. Ah, somehow the British did it. Yeah, maybe the Brutii lost and then the British just walked in there, I don't know. But yeah, good settlement for them, connects them to Trier. That's a good one for them to take. Oh, Parthia taking Cyrene. You know what? That could actually help Macedon. That could allow them to focus more on Italy. Oh, Gaul pushing on to Pontus. Gaul having a good campaign overall. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing. What a battle there. Sadly the British lost though. Yeah, trying to take Samobrovia. The Germans taking more territory from the Seleucid Empire. And oh, Scythia took Campus Getae. So many diplomats. I like it. And yeah, Crimea, their final settlement. What are they going to do? Yeah, come on Theophanes, lead your men to victory. You can survive. And the British take Samobrovia. Yeah, they're having a good start too, I think. A very good start. But Pontus, they're not. Dacia marching against the Julii. And Carthage. Theophanes actually did it. Taking Tanais. Well done, Carthage. Come on, I want to see them, win it. Come on, Carthage, you can win this. Nah. As long as Carthage survives, I am happy. Oh, the Scipii taking Pergamon. Good for them. Oh, but on the same turn, they lost Alexandria to the pink pyjama spam. Yeah, Parthia and the Germans now looking good. We're gonna see one massive war here. And that's going to really decide who's going to be dominant in the Middle East. But they have to do it quick, before the Scipii get their Marian reforms. Otherwise, it's gonna get a little tricky for them later. Oh, but the Brutii taking Lugdunum from the British. The British are trying to take it back. They need to. Yeah, it's an important one. They need to connect their territory, but oh, the Spanish moving in for their former capital Trier. And it's not looking good at all for the Julii. Losing another settlement, this one under siege, and even Thrace going for them. Oh, Pontus under siege here, but besieging here. If they lose this, they're done. They need to take this settlement now. They don't have a choice. Come on, Pontus. No, I saw it on the map. Gaul took it and the army just goes rebel. Look at all those diplomats. Why? Why is this a thing? Scythia going for the Seleucid Empire too. The Scipii going for Nicomedia, going to kick the Greeks out of Anatolia. And the Julii down to their final settlement. Interesting. The British held out at Trier, lost at Lugdunum, but they're marching on Alesia instead. The British, they took Alesia, moving now onto Lugdunum. Yeah, the quicker you can get the Romans out, the better, because they become very powerful late game. The Scipii though took Nicomedia. They're getting big, and already moving onto the Germans and Cairo under siege. A rare sight, everybody, a rare sight. The Scipii being the best of the Roman factions. Take a good look. You know what, I'll screenshot it, there we go. We're not gonna see that again. Gaul pushing now onto the Spanish. The British, they're really wanting to make the move now. Come on, you can do it. Gaul having a very interesting border form. That is so weird. And Cairo fell. And the barbarians making big moves now. Gaul pushing further onto Spain. Spain down to their final settlement. and the British took Lugdunum. The Brutii down to their final 3. Gaul getting another one, killing off the Spanish now, and the Scipii exterminating their way through the Germans, taking Massacre, about to take Tarsus, then Sinope possibly. They're gonna board Parthia soon. Brutii down to their final 2. Ooh, they've got a lot of armies there. They can still bring it back, but I hope they don't. I want to see the British do it. Meanwhile, nothing happening here with the Julii. They're at war with Thrace, but Thrace don't seem that interested really. And the Scipii taking Alexandria. Did the settlement revolt? It could have done. Yeah, maybe it was a naval invasion, but I think, yeah, most likely it revolted, or part of some peace deal. We keep seeing stuff like that. For example, the Seleucid Empire getting this settlement back, when they only had these 2 here. The Brutii could be dead next turn. Both of their settlements are under siege. Alexandria about to go. And the Germans held out at Tarsus. Nabomartius fell, the Brutii down to their final settlement. It's about to end here. Meanwhile, the Greeks living kind of happy and peacefully down there, which is always nice to see. A happy AI makes for a happy MELKOR. Tarsus rose up. Yeah, easy territory now for the Scipii. The Julii final settlement under siege by Thrace. They should be done soon. The Brutii should be done soon. The Seleucids down to their final 2 now. Bye bye Brutii, they are gone. Scipii still holding out in Alexandria, and Macedon still down here for some reason. Their heir. What's he doing here? No clue. But yep, rip Brutii. They're done. Are the Julii? Yep, still under siege. Scythia marching onto Tarentum. And Scythia took it. Tarentum is theirs. Macedon did nothing about it. Bye bye Julii. They're gone too. Scipii, the last Roman stronghold. They should be okay. But Thrace getting into Iberia. Alright then, let's take a look. Town Watch, Velites, Equites. So I don't think the Marian reforms have hit then. It's still, pre-Marian. Alright, Parthia, Germans, this is your final chance. If you cannot kill the Scipii here, you never will be able to. Dacia pushing out of Rome for Arretium. Can the British hold on? They should be able to, but if they're distracted in Italy, that would be the perfect time for Gaul or Thrace to strike. Yeah, the British right now, they are powerful, but they could easily end up fighting in multiple fronts. That is their counter-response. I like it. You besiege Arretium, okay, we go for Rome. I like that. The Seleucid Empire down to their final settlement, and look who is coming. The Gauls are here. Scythia took Croton and Macedon doing nothing about it. They have so many armies, but they're not doing anything. Down now to their final settlement, and the British took Rome and dealt with most Dacian armies. Well done Britain, well done. But where to next? Still, it's amazing how the Germans and the Parthians actually managed to keep the peace. They're at peace, but they're not working together. Maybe it would have been better if one annihilated the other and then went all out on the Scipii. Maybe that would have been better, but maybe not. Okay, Macedon trying the comeback. They're only going in with a faction ever. Like the army's been left behind. Dumb Macedonia. Probably got Demetrius in charge. Rest in peace, Caranus. Another settlement switch around. The British were able to take that settlement, but Scythia able to take Rome. Yeah, I think Scythia got the better deal there. Oh, but the British already here, marching on Salona. And the Greeks finally moving, pushing now for Bilasaura. Come on, Greece, you can do it. They took Salona, marching onto Rome. Oh, but Scythia marching onto poor Carthage, taking Tanais. Carthage, once more, down to their final settlement. However, the Greeks did take Bilasaura. Hopefully they continue for Byzantium. And they did it. They reclaimed Rome. Well done, Britain, well done. Looking really good in this campaign. Being able to battle against every challenge thrown against them. Carthage, trying the comeback. Come on, Carthage, I want to see you do it. Hey, they did it. Well done, Carthage, well done. And oh, the Germans cut through Sinope, taking Nicomedia, marching onto Massacre as well, because the Scipii were distracted, fighting Parthia. They did take Antioch, but it's all out total war now for the Scipii. Finally, Parthia and the Germans working together. Moving now onto Ancyra too. Oh, but Scythia still taking more territory from the British. Oh, the Germans took both of them, Ancyra and Massacre, and Parthia, marching back to retake Antioch. They could do it. They could destroy the Scipii here, finally getting rid of the last Roman faction. No, Scipii, don't you dare. Don't you dare kill Armenia. The Greeks marching through for Tylis, Byzantium, going for possibly Campus Scatae too. Finally, the Greeks are on the move. The British took it back and are now hopefully going to clear Scythia out once and for all. Meanwhile, Parthia did take Antioch. Gaul pushing onto Scythia too. Come on, Gaul. Yeah, bring them down. Thrace, where are they going? No, don't stab the British in the back. Not now. Then again, I do want Thrace to win. They haven't really done anything. Wow. The pink pyjama people marching onto Tarsus. The Scipii cannot do a thing. It's all falling apart. Oh, alright. The camp put Ancyra under siege again. Dacia took Tingia here. From Thrace. Interesting. Hey, well done, Britain, finally making the move. And they took it, but the Germans sadly lost Ancyra here. Ah, and Thrace going for the lemons. No, just as the British were about to be okay and take Croton, they stabbed them in the back. Well, Thrace, you'd better make something pretty special out of it. Thrace took the lemons. Although the British have lost a lot of territory, they have often reclaimed it and come out of it looking stronger. Trying at Croton, Gaul did take a settlement. The Greeks putting a lot of territory under siege, but struggling to actually take anything. The Germans at Pergamon, how did they break through to there? Oh, and Thrace took Nabo Martius. The Germans taking Pergamon. Parthia, they took Tarsus. And trying now for Ancyra. The British did it, they took Croton. And look at all the territory there, falling to the Greek cities. Taking both of them. Yeah, Scythia finally going down. Revenge for taking territory from poor old Carthage. Now that's what you call spam. Missile cav spam, ugh. Oh, the British actually being able to mount the comeback. Oh, this could go really well for them. And wow, they took them both back. I thought the British were done at that point. I thought Thrace was going to take it, but apparently not. Now their territory is wide open. They're trying again here. One final desperate attempt, but I think the British should be okay. They've held out against everything else. Surely, that one more army should be easy. The Greeks continuing to take territory from Scythia. Carthage holding out. Scythia, I think they're done. They're done very soon. The Germans, massive push onto Ankara. Parthia, marching onto Sardis. All of these German troops, they could do it. The Scipii could die very soon. Although I think they will survive on their two little islands, Cyprus and Rhodes. Or the British marching onto Macedonia as well. After saving themselves at Lugdunum, Ankara fell. Parthia, oh, are they giving Sardis to the Germans? And yep, they did. The Germans took Sardis, the final Scipii territory in mainland Anatolia. Halicarnassus, yeah, the Scipii, the Roman families are done. Wonderful to see. The Greeks moving on to Byzantium now, Gaul taking Campus Scythia, Scythia down to their final two settlements, Macedon of course dead. The British did it in a very powerful spot now in Italy, and they're starting to march into Iberia. The British taking Ostia and Numantia. It is falling apart for the Thracians. Yeah. They're done. Well done, Britain. I think at this rate they're going to win it. Basically forming the Western Roman Empire now. And there we go, they took Halicarnassus. Yeah, the Germans definitely got a lot more out of that than Parthia did. But there we go, the Scipii have now been kicked out of Anatolia. Well done to the Germans and the Parthians. A good win. Hey, Greece finally took Byzantium. Yeah, they're looking quite okay at this point. Britain taking Corduba, Carthago Nova under siege too, and they took it. But oh no, the Scipii coming back, taking back Tarsus. Oh, that's not good. Parthia, come on, you can reclaim it. Come on, Parthia. No, they're pulling away. Stupid pink pyjama people. Wait, did they take that settlement from Gaul? Yeah, I think they did. I think the British are now marching onto Gaul. But so are the Greeks as well, attacking Segestica. Oh, the Greeks could be about to become a big power. The British taking Denmark and Carthage. Taking Campus Scythia, getting their revenge. Wonderful. I love that. Well done, Carthage. Making Melkor proud. Oh no, Greece, why? Why would you do that? Oh, a constant life of torture for the Carthaginians. What did they ever do wrong? Poor Carthage. But overall, the British, they have had an incredible campaign, starting off small, destroying many factions on their rise to power. They are right now the largest faction in the game, and they went through a lot of suffering to get there. They did not have it easy, they had to fight for their way to the top, which I do like, and they are the owners of Rome. For that reason, I am going to give them a win. Well done, Britain, well done, truly deserved. Second place, I am going to give to the Germans for, you know, ending up as a big power, but also pushing out the Scipii. They did a very good job at that. Fighting late game Romans is no easy feat. So well done, Germans. And I kind of don't want to give third to the Greeks, because, you know, they started with most of this territory. They haven't really taken that much compared to what they started with. But I guess well done to them for surviving. Gaul did well, but it's all crumbling now. Parthia, again, they didn't really take much. Like, alright, Armenia was here, Scipii here, Macedon here, Antioch was rebel, but that's about it. So yeah, I think no one else really deserves a spot right now. I think it's Britain in first, Germans in second, and that's about it. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this video. This was using the Randomiser mod, of course in its very early stages. If you want to see more, leave a like, and I'll probably cover it. Subscribe and turn on notifications to get notified of when that comes. I might even do a little let's play using it too, that could be fun. Mod is linked down below if you want to check it out, but yeah, I think that's everything. Hope you enjoyed, but for now, until the next one, tomorrow's video, MELKOR.